Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Fake Bougie. In today's video, I'm going to be installing this wig that I got from Bangjazz. This is going to be a very detailed start to finish install. Everything slowed down for you guys, so make sure you stay tuned. If you are new to my channel, welcome, like, and subscribe. So like I said, this hair is from Bangjazz. They are a hair seller on Amazon. This is my first time getting Amazon hair, y'all. Super skeptical, but loved it. So get into it. This is the Bangjazz 13x4 Deep Wave lace front wig, 100% human hair, 180 density. It has baby hairs already, and this is 26 inches transparent lace. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I love the texture. I wasn't expecting the quality to be this good just because it's Amazon, but they had a ton of great reviews and the shipping was really fast. The hair is beautiful, y'all. Like 10 out of 10 recommend. At the point of me doing this, I've been having it on for 2 weeks. So this is me just putting it on my head just to get a feel for it, see how it fits on my hairline before I start doing glue and all that. Look at how transparent that is. It's like perfect, y'all, like literally perfect. So when I do my installs, I always start by doing the part. It's just easier for me to do it before anything else has been done to the wig. And I don't use tweezers to pluck because every time I do that, I end up with a hole in my lace. So now I just pull it out and I do small bits at a time, because if you try to pull too much out at once, you'll rip the lace too. But this to me is easier than plucking. Like I hate plucking it with tweezers. And so next I'm just going to go in with my glue and I'm just going to dot it around my hairline on each side. And then I'm going to take the end of a metal rat tail comb and I'm just going to smooth it in very gently. And when I smooth it in, I'm keeping it as close to the wig cap as possible, and also using it to smooth down the wig cap, because you all know like the wig cap can come up a little bit. So I'm smoothing it down. And yes, I did put concealer to match my skin tone on the wig cap already. Okay, so this is a spray that I was telling you all about, and I'll have it listed on the screen below. But I'm just lightly dusting the wig with this, and you have to make sure you get it in your exact skin tone. So cut like a piece of the lace off, the extra lace, and spray that and stick it on your hand. You can like take it to the beauty supply store and do it like that to figure out which one matches your skin so that you can make sure you get the right one. So while that spray dries on the wig, I'm going to dot my hairline with the glue again, and I'm going to smooth it in again. The less you use, the quicker it dries. So I like to do 2 or 3 light layers at a time. And I just let that dry. You don't do anything to the glue, and you make sure you smooth it out enough to where it can dry quickly. And so I'm using some mousse, and I'm using it to pull the baby hairs and like all the flyaway hairs back so that they don't get caught up in the glue. And once the glue dries, I'm just going to start putting this wig on and getting it together, y'all. So as you can see, I leave my lace on. It's easier, in my opinion, to like navigate the wig around your hairline when you still have all the lace on. I know some people cut it first. I've tried it that way too, but this is so much easier to me. And so I'm just right now laying it across my head, not pushing it in, just laying it on top, because once you put it down, you don't want to pull it back up. So use clips, use whatever you need to keep that area clean and hair free, and just make sure you line it up exactly how you want it to be. And then you can get your rat tail comb and start combing the hair into your hairline. And so when you do that, what you're doing is pushing the hair gently up against the glue and giving it contact with the glue without making the actual hair get stuck in the glue. You're just putting the lace in the glue, if that makes sense. And so you start from one ear and work your way to the other ear slowly. You don't put it all on at once. That's how you end up with like lumps and bumps and just a hot mess. So you do it slowly, one side at a time. It's best to start in the middle and then do side and then side. But I've done it so much, like it's quick for me to do it ear to ear. but look at how good that looks, y'all. Bangjazz. So it's quick for me to do it, like ear to ear, and it's easy. I don't, I work through all the issues so it doesn't clump on me. But just word of advice, start in the middle. If you need to cut it into thirds, like you see I did, that's fine too. So after I comb everything down, I'm going to take my little band and wrap it extra, extra tight. And if you don't have one, they sell these at like Michael's and Joann's, Walmart. It's just an elastic band. So after I have that wrapped, I'm going to use my hot comb and smooth where my part is. And I'm also going to take some Mielle Organics. I think this is the rosemary one, leave-in conditioner, and just smooth that through the hair because I forgot to leave-in condition it after I washed it. But yeah, this process is so important, y'all, with the hot comb because you want it to look as natural as possible. And part of that is the parted section looking really, really, really flat. And this is why, like I said, I part it before I even install it because that just makes this process a lot quicker and a lot easier. And so now I'm just clipping the hair back again so that I can go in and correct anything with the glue and the lace. And I'm just using the rat tail end of my comb right now and pulling out the baby hairs. But before I did this, any part of the lace that's still coming up after you've let it dry like that with a band on it, all you want to do is take the end of the rat tail comb, dip it into the glue, and just put a little bit on those parts of the lace and just comb it through again. And you'll see me probably do this later in the video too. But after I pull down all the baby hairs, I go in with my quick freeze spray. I think that's what it's called. And my got to be freeze spray. And I comb that back into it. And that's like just another layer of protection for the hair. And I dry that, and that just helps seal the glue and the lace in your head. It just melts it all into one. So this step is really, really important too. Not necessary, but super important depending on how long you want to wear your wig. Especially if you plan on keeping it on for, at least a week, then you definitely need to do that step. So now I'm taking a razor. Do not use scissors. Use a razor. Again, beauty supply store, only like $1, probably 50 cents. And you're just going to go around your hairline. It doesn't have to be perfect. If some of a little bit of the hair comes out too, that is fine. You do not need every single little strand of hair. It is okay. And you just want to keep the hairline as clean as possible. And once you all get done with that, you'll be able to get a feel for how natural it looks. And as you can see, mine looks super, super natural. But when you cut it with the scissors, you won't get this natural look. Like, you have to be a pro to do it with scissors, so don't do that. So I laid my baby hair on top of the elastic band, and now I'm just going through with the glue like I was explaining to you all, little dabs of it to make sure that the lace is holding and any parts that I didn't put enough glue. And I'm just going in and making sure I have that added layer of protection because I do plan on wearing this for like a week minimum. So it gotta be secure. And like I said, just going in and combing it back through. And you just do this as much as you need to. And using my blow dryer on the cool setting to make it dry a little bit faster. And a wig install process is whatever you make it, however long it takes you. Don't rush yourself. Take your time. Make sure you go in like I'm doing now and clean up any excess glue or product that's on your forehead before you do any baby hairs or before you do your finished look. I like to use hand sanitizer because it's like jelly versus just using regular alcohol. So after I cut my baby hairs, and you want to cut them like at an angle and like trim them with the scissors. You can do it with the razor too. You don't want to do a blunt cut though. And you use some thin flat irons if you have them and just curl the hair back. And then I'm going to go in with my freeze spray again on a edge brush, or you can use a toothbrush and just do it how I want. If y'all want a detailed video on doing baby hairs, I can do that. I'm not going to go into detail about it right now because the point of this video is to show y'all how amazing, the Bangjazz hair is. But Once I finished my baby hairs, I'm going to go ahead and get back to hot combing it. And like I said, the more you do this, the more natural it looks. You want it to look as natural as possible. So I do the whole hairline side to side, and then I do the part area too. And you just wanted to give it that clean look. So right here, I wanted to show you all how I clean up the part. And I just use some black hairspray, and I'll show it to y'all. I mean, I'll have it listed in the comments, like all the products I use. But I just lay the comb over my part and just go ahead and spray that in little squirts. You don't want to just go crazy with it. Just do it a little bit at a time and then dry it with your hair dryer. And this makes it also look natural. Like, this whole video is just me showing y'all my best practices to make your install look natural. And if you are a beginner, you've never installed a wig before, I promise you can do it. Get a cheap wig to do a test run with. After like the third time, you'll be a pro. But this is how it turned out. And the only thing I have in it, as y'all know, is the Mielle Leave conditioner and some mousse. And y'all, like, look at this curl definition. It's so beautiful. I love the luster. It's super, super shiny. Just everything about this hair. Like I said, I've had it in for 2 weeks now while I'm doing this voiceover. No matting. I have minimal shedding. All hair is going to shed. Like, come on, it's hair. But this is like everything, y'all. Everything. Part of having a natural looking install is to have quality hair. And this, y'all, is quality hair. I will have the seller's information listed in the description box below. So make sure y'all check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, stay bougie.